Hi guys, welcome to Design Strong. So on the lead code problem solving series, this is the second video that we are going to have, and we are solving lead code problem number 2, which is add two numbers. The problem is like you are given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative numbers. Okay, only positive numbers are there. The digits are stored in reverse order and each of their nodes contains a single digit. Okay, add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. You may assume two numbers do not contain any leading zeros except the number 0 itself. Okay, so for example, here they have given two linked list which is 243. Okay, so that means this number is actually 342 and this is another linked list which is, let's say, 564. So this means this is 465. So the solution will be 342 plus 465. Let's see if the understanding is correct. Yes, 342 plus 465, which is 807. So this is how we have to solve this. Okay, I think this looks very simple. Iterate over the linked list, keep on adding both till the time, let's say, one of those does not have any next node available. The only problem that we will have here is, getting the carry, because let's say if this was 7 and this was 5, the sum is 12. We only need to store 2 here and carry forward the remaining 1 here. So carry is something which we need to take care of here. Okay, another example what they have done is for 0 0 this is 0. Okay, so 0 is can also be there. For 9 okay, so that means this case they have given where the output size can be one more than, let's say, the maximum of the two. Okay, the constraints are number of nodes in each linked list is in range 1 to 100. Okay, node dot value can be only between 0 to 9. It is guaranteed that list represents a number that does not have leading zeros. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind, that we cannot have zeros in leading lists. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I am using Java here to solve this problem. So what they have done is they have created a list node which has a value. It has pointer to next. Okay, and then there are three constructors which they have. Okay, perfect. I think this should work. So basically the approach that I am going to take here is I am going to iterate one by one over both the linked list and keep a carry as, let's say, a static value and increment it whenever it is needed. Let's see how it goes. I think this may take several iterations, but I'll try to complete it in one go. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a header node here and I am going to initialize this with, let's say, the first node. Yeah, so val. Okay, so this constructor should work. And what I am doing is I will also have to create pointers. Let's call this pointer as p, which is going to be to linked list 1, and let's say another pointer q to linked list 2. So linked list 1 and linked list 2 are coming from parameters. And let's say I also have a current node because I will need to iterate. So this is going to be equal to the header for now, and I am going to change it as and when it is needed. Then I also need to have a carry which will be used. So I am utilizing it for now. We'll see if there is a requirement for changing the data type here. So what I will do is I will iterate till the time the first node is not null, or this, or the second node is not null. So I'm going to iterate till the time one of these does not have the next pointer. Here I will, let's say, take a as the value, which will be like, let's use a ternary operator here. If this is not null, of course the better way will be to use uh, objects dot not non-null, etc. But I think for this purpose, because this is int, should be fine. So what I've done is in int a I have p dot value or 0 based on whatever is the value which was there or not there in the linked list. So this again for the same thing for q. Why I have done this? This is only to take care of nulls here. Otherwise I could have used directly p dot val or q dot val also. So let's calculate the sum, which is a plus x for now. And yeah, and carry, because if sum is more than 10 then I will have a carry, so carry becomes sum by 10. Okay, so for first this is fine. Okay, I need to add a carry here because next time when it comes it should add the carry again back into it. And I will add, so I will add current node dot next equals new list node sum and just the hash by 10. So I am only going to store the last digit in the next, so this should be fine. And let's say then current node dot next, or maybe current node should point now to current node dot next. So this, with this iteration should be fine. We also need to increment this p equals p dot next, q equals q dot next. Okay, so I think almost everything should be done here. Let me see. A is fine, sum is fine, query becomes sum by 10, node current becomes the whatever is the remainder, that's fine. Current node is equal to current node by next, p is equal to p dot next, looks fine. Okay, I think we missed one thing here. What if p does not have a next? So if p is not equal to null, just to avoid a null pointer, then we will do this. Similarly for q, if q is not equal to null, I will do q is equal to q dot next. Okay, while is done. Okay, so first example, 5, 2 and 5 become 7, no carry. 7 by 10, this is fine. 4 and 6, this is 0, carry becomes 1. Next time 3 and 4, 7 plus 1 carry 8, yeah, that's fine. Example 2 is 0, 0, 0, 0 should be fine. Yep, this example. Okay, so what if we have a carry here which is going to be, let's say, last. So after this while, if we have a, let's say, carry which is greater than 0, what I will do is current node dot next is equal to new, what is it, list node with the value of carry. Okay, and I will have to, just give me a minute guys, I think. So it starts from here, it ends here. Where is this bracket coming from? Okay, so this is coming from class. Okay, I got confused, no worries. Okay, so finally we need to return. So current node contains everything. So I will have to return header dot next. I think this should work. This should work. Let me see if that works. Okay, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 4, 708, 708. Yep. Test case, only one test case was here. Let's try to submit it. Let's see if this covers all the test cases or not. Okay, so the runtime is 3 ms, memory is 39.4, all the test cases are fine, status is accepted. I think looking at this figure, there can be a better solution. We'll try to figure a better solution for this and we'll try to improvise there. And otherwise, the code is fine from understanding perspective. Let's understand it in one go. So what we have done is basically we have created some pointers and created a while loop. All we are doing is like incrementing we create a sum value which is sum of the first value which we have in p and q, and we also add a carry. Carry is initialized to 0, and in case if sum is greater than 10, then we store the sum by 10 into the carry and add list node as whatever is the remainder upon dividing by 10. And at the end, what we are doing is if there is a carry, what we have done is we have added it to current node, and at the end we have returned a header dot next. So this is the solution to LeetCode problem 2, which is add two numbers in Java. I hope you like this small and crisp video. In case if you did, please like, share and subscribe to the channel and say design strong.
खत्म, बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया.